Okay, back with you. And now we're talking about the median of a triangle. Now, a median is a segment from the vertex, so any of the three vertices, of a triangle to the middle of the opposite side. So essentially to the midpoint of the opposite segment. And a median always bisects the opposite side. So the median is just a piece of the triangle that really creates a midpoint. Alright, so let's say we have triangle ABC, and I wanted a median from vertex A would come straight down. We don't know that it's 90. Okay, median, all we know is it bisects. So when you hear that word median, all you know is that it cuts in half. Alright, so if this is point D, we know here and here. Now, although you're sitting here, you're like, but it looks like it's 90. It might not be, though. We don't know, because sometimes, what if a triangle looks like this? And my median would go like this as long as it would cut the side in half. Alright, so median can be from any vertex, and it cuts the other side in half. It bisects the other side. So from vertex A, in this case, AD is our median. Alright, and what that does is it causes the segment BD to be congruent to DC. So those two pieces would always be equal. And again, a median can come from any vertex. Right? Can come from vertex C and go to this side as long as it cuts it in half. Alright, so that's what a median is. Now, think about if I told you that BC was 24 meters long. Okay, BC is 24, and I said, what's the length of BD? Right. So if the whole thing's 24 and the point D bisects it, alright, that means that we would have 12 and 12, so BD would be 12 meters long. Alright, so median bisects, cuts the other side in half. Let's see what our examples look like. Now, first example, it says, triangle HKI has median HJ, and then it tells us what each piece equals. Now, the first part says draw the figure. Now, you have to be very careful. So we know we have a triangle. Doesn't matter how you draw it. But we know the median is HJ, so you want to put that where you're going to have H and J meeting, and then we can go HKI. That works. Alright, and it says HJ equals 6x minus 8. So this segment here is 6x minus 8. KJ is x plus 10, and JI is 2x minus 20. Alright, so these are all the pieces I know. It's giving me the segment, the measure of the median, and the measure of two smaller pieces. Now, this is our key piece. It's median HJ, so we know the median cuts the intersecting side in half, so therefore I know it cuts this piece in half, which would cause those two pieces to be equal. So you have to use the information you know to solve for x. You always have to use what you know. We know it's a median. So now I'm going to solve for x. I get x minus 20 equals 10 plus 20, and x equals 30. Alright, so as soon as you hear median, you think cut in half. Alright, now one more example, and it says, example, triangle KCT has vertices K, C, and T with the coordinates given. It says determine the coordinates of M on KT so that CM is a median. Okay, so we got vertices, so I'm going to draw a quick sketch of a coordinate plane, nothing too fancy. We know point K is at 12, negative 6, so 12 be out here, negative 6 down here. And let's just get a sense of where we're at. C is 9, 2, so it's less than 12 and up a little. And T is 2, 4, so 2, 4 would be up over here a little. So connect the dots to draw your circle, something like that. Not perfect, but it'll do the trick. And it says K is 12, negative 6. C is 9, 2, and T is 2, 4. Alright. Determine the coordinates of M on KT so that CM is a median. So we're going to determine point M on KT, so M on KT, and so that CM is a median. All right, so in order for CM to be a median, we know M has to be right in the middle. So given segment TK, with T being 2, 4, and K being 12, negative 6, we got to find the exact middle of point M. Now, if you think back, this is from chapter 1. To find the midpoint of a line segment, we use our midpoint formula. So my midpoint of my X is 2 plus 12 divided by 2. Add your X's and divide by 2. We're just averaging. So I got 14 over 2, which is 7. And then we add my Y's, Y2. So my midpoint of my Y's is 4 plus negative 6 over 2, which is negative 2 over 2, which is negative 1. So the coordinates of point M are 7, negative 1. Alright, and that would be CM, our median. Alright, that's all I got.